hope you're doing well. It's been a couple of months since York now, and I wanted to post the part 2 to the video that I made a little bit ago of what I did at York and what I purchased. Since part 1 covered the York train show, I just wanted to use this part 2 to cover what I bought and show a little bit of a demonstration of it running. Without further ado, here we go. As you just saw, this is the Frisco E8 AA set from 2020 that I purchased at York. I was spending some time with Joker of Joker's Trains at York, and he had mentioned that there was an E8 set for sale in one of the halls. I went to the hall and I saw that it was still there and the price was right, so I purchased it from the seller and got it home. As you can see, these units are in the Frisco road name, and they're in the gorgeous red passenger scheme with the gold pinstriping. This set was released in 2020, and it comes with 2 powered A units, one with sound and one without. However, from my experiments, there's no lack of sound quality there. The road numbers on the units are 2003 and 2006. Since they are both powered, they need to do a lash up function on the Legacy remote, which is also accomplished on the Cab 3. It took a little practice myself, but I got it with a little bit of time. Now, before I get a running session going, let's talk about the good and the bad of these models. The good is that this has a gorgeous color scheme. It is hard to beat these E and F units, and just the sheer beauty of the liveries that they decided to go with this era of locomotive. Another pro that I can proudly say is I have not had running issues with these locomotives. It took a little bit of time to figure out how to lash them up and make sure the directions were right so they weren't pulling against each other, which is a minor con of it, but overall I have been really impressed with how these locomotives perform. Now, to address the elephant in the room, there are no B units that were available from this Frisco road name. That is actually prototypical because from the research I have done, the Frisco did not have any E8 B units and just had A units for their passenger trains. Later on in this video, when I do the running session and sound demonstration, I will be running it with a prototypical Texas Special train, though I only have the heavyweights and not the 21-inch passenger cars that Lionel has also made a few years back. Several of these clips were taken in Pennsylvania at the Lower Susquehanna Valley Model Railroad Club, and a few clips will be taken at a friend's layout so I can show these diesels running on a little bit larger of a layout than what I have at home. If you've been following my channel for some time now, you'll recognize this next layout that I go to when I go and run this E8 set. He happens to be a fellow O-Gauger in the area, and he's also done some stuff for the Joker's Woodside Reefer Challenge, so I thought it was fitting to go ahead and go to his layout and let him see and run these locomotives.
Dispatcher, error is made. Brake test complete. Are we clear to pull? Over. Cleared onto the van. Out.
Special is now boarding. Attention, travelers. The Texas Special is now boarding.
So these are
The Texas Special is now departing. All aboard the Texas Special.
Can we get on now? Yes, it is, hon. Time to go. Mom, we need to put our suitcases over there. All right. Here, you take them, please.
All aboard the Texas Special. All aboard. All aboard.
I had a fun time running these locomotives at my friend's layout. Aesthetically, these locomotives are among some of the sharpest looking ones in my roster. They run well, and I'm very impressed that you get 2 powered A units in the set. It's a shame only one unit has sound, and it's a little bit of a shame you get the Mr. Lionel as the crew talk, but otherwise I don't have many things to complain about with this set. Overall, I'd give it about an 8 out of 10 as far as score is concerned. This is one you definitely want to pick up if you're a Frisco fan or if you just like the aesthetics of the early diesel era. As these came out in 2020, if you want one, you're going to have to watch the secondary market to get one. And with that, thank you for watching my video of the Frisco E8 AA units. I had a fun time recording this video, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos coming up. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the bell button if you want some notifications. Once again, I had a really great time making this video, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Thanks!